Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and today we're going to look at some random stuff that I collect and keep scattered about just for my own amusement. So, I'm recording this on my phone and not, webcam, obviously, because I need to move it to see everything. So, if this is a little bit shaky or whatnot, I apologize. There'll be some cuts in it, but yeah, we're going to take a look and see some of the cool stuff that I, spend my time looking for and trying to hunt down and collect when I'm not trying to worry about magic. So, yeah, let's go over and start taking a look at some of this. Alright, well, here you can see I have some swords that hang on the wall here. This one and the little dagger are both, they're wall hanger metal. This one is just a random Nerf sword, but I actually like this one a lot. It's the Oblivion Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. You can see it's got the keychain on it. There is another one that normally goes here, but I am in the process of trying to fix that one right now. I think everybody knows what this one is. Got myself a Hylian shield and a master sword hanging on the wall here. Here you can see as my power armor helmet. This came with the collector's edition of Fallout. Has like a little voice modulator thing on here, and the light here on the front, you can see it turns on and off. This part moves up and down. It's pretty cool. I enjoy this a lot. It's really hard to see in this thing. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, like your vision in this thing is terrible. Kind of see what it looks like inside. You get to see all on each side. This thing was expensive because it came with the I don't want to think about how much money it was. I think it was like $200 or something like that because of the collector's edition. But I love Fallout a lot, so it's worth it to me. Here in the background of a lot of my videos, you will see this sitting here. So this piece right here is an art that I had done by a Cosmic Sauce, who is another person I know from Drunken Peasants. Her art is absolutely amazing. She does beautiful wood burning and wood painting. So I asked for a piece that, not quite the same as my logo, but kind of a unique spin on it. So I thought it was great. It looks amazing here. And I set it on top of my Infinity Gauntlet, which I have done a video on this channel. Yeah, you can actually wear the gauntlet, and if you want to see that, yeah, there is a video on my channel reviewing this thing. It's really cool. But it sits back here and it's perfect. Actually right here, I love Final Fantasy IV, and it's got a little dust sitting on there. This is the Final Fantasy IV Game Boy Advance Micro, which has my copy of Final Fantasy IV Advance in it. I've been slowly playing through it on here. Maybe we'll show it sometime. It's kind of like the screen's really small and is not the ideal system to play it on, but playing Final Fantasy IV on the Final Fantasy IV system is just something that I wanted to do for fun at one point, so. And now, most of the stuff that I have to talk about is already sitting over here, so let's go and look at it. So up here in this corner, yeah, we're going to move this sideways. It'll be a lot easier. You can see I have, in the background here, can I get to it? That is the Carnelian Signet, or the bomb ring, and it comes with a phone card. I had to order that from Japan, and the series of Final Fantasy IV characters are sitting here. You have, from left to right, it's Rydia, then Edge in the back, Cecil in the front, Kain in the back, and then Rosa, and then Cid. These figures are really cool. And then, over here, this was a Nicol Bolas. So this is the regular Nicol Bolas. But this one in the back is actually one I was given as a Christmas present. It was a gift somebody painted it as Rainbow Dash because they know how much I like it. I have a thing of Crystal Skull Vodka here. You will see here Lizord Magicus and Lizady Magicia, my bead lizards. I used to be like really into like making bead stuff. I can still do the lizards pretty well, so you know, this is my favorite set of colors. Actually, I want to take the loss off here for a second because this is my Final Fantasy IV music box. Let me see if I can open this here so you can kind of see inside. Alright, it has a little wind in the bottom, so let's wind it and play it. Yeah, that's really cool. I found this on eBay the one day, and it was too much fun not to have. So, under this lizard, you can see these are some of the Pokemon battling coins. So we have Dratini, Charizard, and Gyarados, which are 3 of my favorite ones. Yeah, 3 of my favorite Pokemons. Here, there is a set of Dragon Balls. Oof, I don't think I can easily get it out here, but I might have to, you know what, I'll pull it out, but I'm gonna have to pause this for a second, so there will be a cut quick. Okay, so here we go. These are my my set of Dragon Balls from Dragon Ball Z. So you can see Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the front here. There's Super Saiyan Goku. So I think that's Gohan. It's kind of dark, I can't really tell. Here they are. These are really cool, and they look really nice when the light shines in them. Pull out one of these. You can see the stars inside them. Yeah, you see right there when the light hits it, right? They like shine. They're really cool. I like the Dragon Balls a lot. Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite things. I've watched it quite a lot, so these are special. So you can make a wish with these, but you have to be very careful because you only get to make one wish every year. So, alright, I'll put these back and then we will look at some of the rest of this stuff. Okay, let's continue. So here says a patch for baseball that I think this is related to a Metallica event that MLB did. So this is pretty cool. I love Metallica. Metallica's awesome. I got to see them in concert. Here is the Diablo 2 skull. It's a Diablo and the Soul Stone. And the cool thing about this is a flash drive that actually contains a copy of Diablo 2 on it. It's another collector's edition item. This is one of the Diablo 3 loot goblins, if I recall. Right. What's it saying here? Yeah, it's kind of neat. I think that this is an amiibo. So you can see back here. This is one of the special vinyl Rainbow Dashes. It's all black, and on top of it is a Dr. Hooves, which is it's a Doctor Who and My Little Pony crossover. This is a knit Pokeball that I got somewhere. I don't even remember where exactly. I think I got this from a convention. It's pretty cool. Let's get these back over here. Yeah, you can see like I have a really wide collection of different kinds of stuff. Over here you can see I have some Dragonite figures. Next to them though, you see I have some Quartz Crystals. This one in particular I really like. You see there's a ton of crystals in this. I live in an area where there's actually a lot of quartz, and in some of the fields here it forms quartz crystals a lot. This is one that we actually found in the ground here, which is nice. You can see there's a lot of like crystals that were forming in this particular piece, so it's cool. I keep it here. Some of my drunken peasants, actual maniacs. Here you go. Is that Billy? Here, there you go. Yeah, and then these are both Ben Pie. And I have a second one of this strange manatee fellow. I don't know who this could possibly be. No, the likeness is obviously a complete accident, but yeah. I don't know who this individual is or what his situation might be. I have a second one. I just haven't gone to pick it up yet. You can see on the back, there is like a little bowl right here of mac and cheese. So, this thing is actually cool. All right, let me move this. Can I turn this on here? Yeah. You can see it lights up. So there is a, it's a Dragonite that is etched into this Pokeball. It's a glass Pokeball with it. If you don't know, Dragonite's my favorite Pokemon, so I collect a lot of stuff with Dragonite in it. So this was really cool. Yeah, there's a Claptrap there because I love Borderlands. There's Meta Knight Amiibo. I have another one somewhere. Oh yeah, this is a magic cube made out of cards. I have a bigger one too, which I think I will try to show later if I can remember. Oh yeah, alright. I'll have to grab that in a second. But let's see if this will work first. So I have some laser pointers, so I don't remember if I have the batteries in them still. I'm testing them quick. Which one is the blue one? There we go. Alright, so this little ball thing here, if I shine, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, because I have the light from the phone on. Here, let me turn the light off. So, if I shine the green laser pointer at it, it doesn't do anything special. The red one also doesn't do anything special, but here is a blue one. If I shine the blue one on it, it reacts very specially to the blue one. You can draw on this thing using it. So let me. Oops. Sorry, I have to fix this because the batteries in this are not in place very securely. So I'm also trying to do this with one hand. Here we go. Ready. Yeah, drew a little face on it. Yeah, so this is, I love like sciencey type stuff, so this is really cool where this particular material only reacts to laser pointers of a certain wavelength. Let me put the light back on here. So I keep that on here along with all this other stuff. In the back, I don't know if I can grab it. You can see I have some really large quartz crystals. And it's another really big group. I don't remember where I picked that one up. I think somebody gave that to me. But yeah, and then there's some unicorn meat in a can. There's like, there are like actually little plushy unicorn parts in it. So let me move some of this back so we can see the rest of this. Here I have a Star Wars lightsaber stylus. It's a Fallout Terminal. This Garrick is actually a prize I won for a draft tournament that took place during Khan's Block. It's a copy of the Labyrinth comic. My best friend's favorite movie is Labyrinth, so he loves that and its message about friendship, so I always try to keep a copy of it there. It's a vinyl scratch cupcake guy. And you can also see in the back here I have a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum. and this Fallout Pip-Boy, which came with my copy of Fallout 4. And up here, you might remember these. This was like the Burger King Pokemon gold-plated cards, so... Yeah, this one is Charizard. Yeah. Charizard is my second favorite Pokemon. Oh yeah, and this is a fossilized fern. Yeah, I got this one from I'm trying to think. I think this was this from the coal mine museum or shop, or was this a different place? I don't remember. Some place in my state I went to, and I got this from a gift shop somewhere. So yeah, I think that's everything that's on this shelf. Yeah, it's hard to like make room. Oh yeah, then they also have the Master Ball that matches that Pokeball. Down on this shelf, you can see there's mostly just plushes here. Have a companion cube in the back, a plushie Meta Knight. There's a this is my Rainbow Dash Yahtzee. Then I have a couple of these ponies. There's some Fluttershies right next to Dr. Eggman and Shadow. I collect plushes sometimes just because, I don't know, I like them. Back here, this one is really neat. So, I collect Dragonites. This is technically not a Dragonite. This is a Ditto. You can tell because of the face on it. So, here is what a Dragonite's face looks like, and here is what Ditto's face looks like. And actually, there's another one here that's a Bulbasaur that's actually a Ditto. There's Squirtle and Charmander. There's a few different balls. If I remember, I don't know. I think that the one on the right is a Safari Ball. I think the one on the left is a Friend Ball, and the one in the middle is an Ultra Ball. So, yeah, pretty much anything that's Dragonite related, I'll try to pick up at some point. Yeah, there's a Dragonair. This one is a rather large Dragonite. It's hiding here. Then you have a Charizard and Aerodactyl. I always nickname my Aerodactyl Leroy because he's my suicide lead, and Charizard is always named Bolas. And my Dragonite is always nicknamed Tiamat, so it's a fun fact. And also, here, more Final Fantasy IV stuff, that's plushie Cecil. There's a little picture book I'll grab in a second, and this wand is one, it's one that I just randomly found on Etsy somewhere, but I really liked it. I have, this is my wizard wand. So, I'm going to grab this book here. We'll take a look at this quick. This was a Christmas present that somebody gave me, and it's really cute. It's a little picture book of Dragonite helping Santa Claus. That was really sweet. I appreciated this a lot. I didn't even know it existed, so it was a real surprise when I got it. It's a good Christmas. Collecting stuff can be fun. You sometimes pick up stuff that you had no idea ever existed. And that's half the fun of it, because like with Pokemon especially, there's a ton of really interesting and weird stuff that you never knew about. And like, even like stuff like Final Fantasy, there's always a ton of things, especially from Japan, that you might not know exist. So, the Cecil I got not too long ago. Yeah, the Charmander here was a prize I got from Dorney. There's some books hiding in the back there. But this vinyl scratch was I believe, a con exclusive. I thought that's really neat. Here, this is my Harry Potter wand. I have to do something because my Elder Wand's actually broken in the handle. But yeah, this is Dumbledore's Elder Wand. Well, it was his for a while. And then, yeah, this thing is the Borderlands loot chest. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And it has a few different Borderlands related items in it. Let's see. This is a map that unrolls. One of the masks from one of the villains. I forget his name. So, yeah, there we go. Oops. There's some stickers, and these are cards, I believe, that they used. Yeah, these have like shift codes on them to get weapons in the game. I think some of them were for specific guns, and some of them were for like golden keys. These are, I believe, decals. So you can see there's a gearbox one in here, and there's the vault symbol. Yeah, and the certificate that comes with it. So I don't know. I like this a lot. There was one for the Borderlands 3, but I was not able to get the diamond loot chest, so I just have to live with just this one. But alright, so I'm gonna grab a few more things and then we'll wrap this up. Alright, so we're over at my desk here. I just have a couple more things I wanted to look at. So this is a set of heavy metal dice. They are Rainbow Dash themed. They even have this nice little bag to go with them. My friends and I play Yahtzee a lot, and we get like kind of competitive with it sometimes, so everybody like has like a million sets of dice. There we go. This is one of the cubes that I made out of magic cards. It's really cool. It's kind of fragile, so you have to be careful with it, but you can actually build this out to basically any size if you have the time and patience to do it. Yeah, and I just use like common cards, so it looks neat. I have this here, which is another present that I got the one year. It's a Breath of the Wild carrying bag. I like that. I use it a lot. And then, kind of related to this, I also got this Legend of Zelda pouch for my DS, which, if you open it, like, it has these really cool styluses. Like, I love this sword one. Yeah, this thing's really neat. And in here, right now, yeah, there's my DS. I have the Super Nintendo one. I love this. This reminds me of my childhood a lot, because I love Super Nintendo when I was a kid. And then this thing is a prize that I got from Dave & Buster's on my birthday. So it's plugged in and it keeps a current running through here, so there's a constant magnetic force around the top to keep it suspended in air, so it can just kind of float there and turn as much as it really wants. Yeah, this letter opener is another thing I really like. I think it's supposed to be Richard the Lionheart sword, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea what his sword looked like, so if this is or isn't it, I couldn't possibly tell you. But I do know this letter opener is awesome, and I use it a lot. And then, actually, one of the more recent things I got is I decided I want to have a nice fountain pen to write stuff with. So I have my first ever nibbed pen. So can you focus in this? Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, but yeah, you can see it. And I have an ink bottle that I fill it up with, so you can tell it's in my colors, black, green, and gold. That's really cool. So yeah, just more random stuff I have sitting here at my desk. Like, the rest of my desk is kind of a mess at the moment. You can see I have a bunch of extra sleeves and dice and cards and stuff sitting there. Actually, I don't want to talk about the cards. We're not focusing on those. That's the opposite of what we're doing today. But yeah, it's yeah, this is just some of the random nerdy stuff that I've collected over time. Different things that have my interest. So Hopefully you guys have found some of these things interesting, and yeah, I don't know. I think just collecting things in general is fun. I mean, I don't know, what kind of stuff do you guys have? Do you go out and like get these sort of things? Is there anything in particular that you have collections of besides magic? I mean, yeah, like I said, there's lots of video game and plush related stuff that I like, so it makes it nice. You have everything decorated around the room, fun stuff to look at and use. So I don't know. I just like keeping my mind off of other stuff. Like sometimes things are shiny and they just look really cool. Like I like these dice, for instance. Like they make this nice, really satisfying thud when you roll them. And sometimes like I have a bunch of D20s there, and this Corona dice bag actually. This was my first ever dice bag. I use it for D&D. It has stuff for my merfolk character Corey. But yeah, like I said, this is just a sample of some of the random cool nerd stuff that's sitting around my room. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I'm interested to see and hear about any stuff that you have that you want to talk about. So we'll have some different stuff for tomorrow. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you again then. Take it easy, everybody.